Thank you. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello!
We are officially live in the Revolt Racing League Season 2, Week 8. And today there is no honk, so we will be hosting the commentaries today with Ertsu. So it's Ahma and Ertsu in the booth, and hopefully we can get some fun. No doubt about it. Yeah, let's take a look at the standings for Division 2. So here are the standings. TT has already won 4 races, 4 sessions I mean. So he's looking very comfortable in the lead, but he can't miss many more races because 7 best sessions count towards the final points. He already has missed 2, but he has a very solid lead. So Argentina and South America looking very strong. What do you think, Ertsu? Will TT be contested later in the season? Only 3 sessions left. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I fully agree. Do we actually have lobby already up or? Oh, the viewers can't actually hear you because I'm in the wrong scene. But but let's jump into the main view. So now people should be able to hear you. This
Yay!
is this is not censorship. This is just mistakes. I think it should be
Yes,
fine now.
I believe you, yes.
All right, that's convincing. But in a nutshell, TT looks really strong. Let's hope that someone is able to challenge him.
And the lobby is up and already there are many different classes chosen by the players.
Let's
We
see what we
have a
have.
rookie, we have an amateur, we have a advanced and a semi-pro.
Very interesting, very interesting. We didn't see many RC Suns in Division 3, which was a little bit of surprise for me. And even bigger surprise now is that nobody actually has chosen Sprinter XL.
That is a surprise, yeah, but maybe there are still more people joining and maybe one of them at least will pick it.
Yeah, let's hope so. No pro class in the lobby yet, and only eight people are joined.
Yeah. Hopefully we get some more, and I'm really hoping that some people will use Wildstar. I wanna see some Wildstar.
Yeah, I believe you, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if other people believe in Wildstar as strongly as you, but we'll see.
We'll see.
So TT is here defending his first place in the championship, and Super Saitsam is again nowhere to be found.
Oh no.
That's
Where is he?
That's very very bad news for the Division 2 championship. Today we got Rod Rog, TT Pokers, Jurak Esteban, Copysoft, and Wurzel. Do I remember correctly that Copysoft won one session in this season?
Yeah, I think he won the strategy session.
Yes, of course. The only time that TT has actually been beaten this season.
Yeah.
On the racetrack. And yeah, chat. Of course, we would like to do Finnish commentary, and maybe we will spit out some Finnish words if things get too intense. Let's see.
I mean, we could do Finnish commentary, but would it be enjoyable? Because I'm not sure anyone would understand it outside of the two of us.
Yes, people would maybe understand perkele, but I don't know if anything else.
Boah. There you go, Kila.
Kimi actually took the word from me. I once talked to him and he just said that he doesn't want to speak to anyone, so he needs a strategy, and I told him this strategy.
And he gave you no credit.
Yeah, no credit. Now he's just living in his mansion and doesn't even call me. Yeah, Rod, we're good on setup, so we're ready to go, I think. If the players are.
Yeah, at least the two of us are ready.
Yeah. So, who do you think that will win the first race based on the car choices?
That's a good question. I would bet my money on one of the RC sons, so either TT or Rod.
Yeah, I agree. TT is for sure in the podium, I think, and well, there are only 2 roadsters there in the rookie class, so whoever gets the upper hand in the first lap, Rod or Jurak, he will be very strong here also.
Yeah.
Let's see who gets the upper hand, Rod or Jurak. Roger immediately gets the bomb in second place. Nice start.
Ooh, that's rough.
Jurak may be holding a zap in the lead because he's not placing any traps. So this is actually good for the guys behind.
And now every car is going, so Jurak didn't quite catch
Esteban. Rod makes an incredible pass with the battery and shockwave. Jurak can't chap the Rod. Amazing pass already on the first lap. I'm interested if Rod places any traps here for Jurak, or is he holding a zap or something. Jurak has the rocket, but doesn't connect. He has
the gaps in the back.
Yep.
The gaps in the backfield are quite huge, so no fighting going on here.
Oh no, and Rod and Jurak fight among themselves and both lose time. Rod is still leading. And Rod immediately gets bombed after, so it's really intense in the lead.
Seems like there is some fighting going on between the amateur cars, which is good for the top two.
Alright, and Jurak takes the battery and places an oil to the shortcut and gets a massive lead and crashes immediately by himself. So I just can't help myself from looking at this lead battle because it's so intense right now. And also it seems that amateur cars are not catching up.
Yeah, there's a big fight going on, and Rock here zaps Pokers. Let's see if he zaps also TT. Looks like he doesn't.
And Rod zaps Jurak, and now he has a 50-meter lead. So I will also switch back to the amateur class.
Also, the R6s are only like 50 meters away from the amateur pack. They are closing the gap.
Alright. There is the oil placed on the shortcut and everybody drives in there. Rookie class is looking very strong right now. They can't afford fighting amongst themselves if they want to win this race.
Esteban hits another oil very badly, and he is falling behind. He's not making that 80 on work at all.
Kopisov is behind TT on the 5th place, trying to overtake the slower car. He has many laps time to do this, but the earlier the better.
Or Rock drops an oil in the shortcut.
And TT drives straight into it. Kopisov takes the 4th place.
Currently it's very peaceful at the front.
Wurzel trying to overtake Pokers, immediately does so he is now 6th. Ahead of him is TT. TT is a little bit struggling on this opening track.
Rock was only 20 meters away from 2nd place, but made a small mistake in the shortcut and lost 40 meters to Jurak.
Alright, and Wurzel is in big trouble. He also got baked in the shortcut and even bombed after that, so very bad for Wurzel. Rod is probably gonna win this. Jurak probably gonna be 2nd, so the biggest fight is for the 3rd place.
Yeah, looking very good for the Roadstar users. There might be a big fight for the 6th place, as Pokers is being chased by Wurzel and Esteban.
We're heading to the last corner. Kopisov is in 4th place. He has Rock inside. He uses the battery and crashes by himself. So risk taken, and even TT goes past him. That's heartbreaking.
Esteban with a big battery in the end!
Yeah.
Passes both of them!
Awesome. Esteban makes what Kopisov tried to do, but no luck for Kopisov. So Rod taking the first win. We kinda expected this. Yeah,
I was
say something.
I was expecting a bit more from the RC Suns, but looked like they were fighting each other, which ruined their chances for the top 2 positions.
Yeah, this is also kind of a strategy session. So if you just choose to fight your own class cars, it will hurt you more than you think it would.
Next up, we have Lunar, and looks like we have a lot of lower class cars for this race.
Yeah, Roadstar surprisingly is very popular pick in this division. Maybe because it's easy to handle. I don't really know how it drives, but do you have any inner insight on this?
I think Roadstar is probably the easiest out of the 3 rookies in this session.
Do you think that
So
anyone will use hotspot?
I doubt it. I think it's the worst. But I do love Esteban's car choice. Let's go. We have a wild star. Let's go.
Wildstar is there to fight. Let's see if we got points spurting. Of course not. I don't have any idea why not. Yeah. Jurak and Rod again with Rog fighting for the first place, and first place on this track is really important. Double sap. Double sap happens between Rod and Jurak, and only Rog gets it. Chile lag is very bad right now. Also, my English is normally not this bad, but I'm really tired after work week, so the viewers, shut up or something.
Let's see, Esteban is still waiting on the grid, and looks like the rookies are able to lap him. Or not quite. Esteban just escapes, or not. Oh no, he crashes immediately.
Oh no, this is bad news. Let's see how Esteban figures this out. Can he pass the Jurak?
Rog has already fallen behind the amateurs, which is very bad news for a kid.
Yeah. Esteban right now is driving like a madman, and he needs to pass Jurak to have any chance in this race.
Come on, Wildstar, I believe.
Okay. Okay, now he has made the pass. Not pretty, but now he can start racing.
Meanwhile, TT is very close to the rookies already.
Yeah, TT is looking very strong. He doesn't have to make overtake immediately. And Jurak crashes and doesn't even give the bomb to TT. But TT gets destroyed by a fake.
While the R6s are catching up to the 5th place, only 20 meters away now.
Alright. The staircase seems to be a really tough spot for all these racers. Many mistakes there. Oh, and there is a double step between TT and Rod. And Rod explodes by the power of the bomb, and now TT is in the clears.
But Kopisov comes already to 2nd place.
Yeah.
And only 40 meters from TT.
We have a race on our hands. Rookies struggling surprisingly a lot in this race. Esteban is really far behind, by the way, 300 meters.
That is very sad to see. TT is cycling really hard in the front.
Yeah,
Oh,
and got stabbed. Oh no, cycling pays its price. I don't know if that's a saying, but now it is.
That might be the race-winning move right there.
Yeah, he already has a huge gap.
And he is driving a faster car, so if nothing surprising happens, he wins the race.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's see what the other R6 can do.
Yeah, Burcel is trying to pass Rod in third place, but Burcel has had some trouble in this race with oils and fake pickups. Now it's okay.
Jurak gets a very bad combo of rockets, bombs, and an oil, and Esteban is only 70 meters from him. So Wildstar will maybe not finish last.
Yeah, Erzu, you can always hope that the Wildstar doesn't
I
suck
believe
ass.
until the very end. I will always believe.
Okay, now you got a chance. Jurak crashes with battery. Only 50-meter lead over Esteban on the last lap. Okay, Copy is a clear leader, and the best fight is for the third place. Can Rod hold on? Oh, Wurzel seemed to have a battery for the star, but he drives into the fake, and there is a mayhem. What on earth is going on? Pokers is the one who's leading the pack now, but he collects another fake. Everybody's collecting fakes. Can Pokers hold on? Can Wurzel shoot something at Pokers? Not quite.
Esteban got close, but Jurak with the battery to escape in the end. And it's a sad race for the Wildstar.
Yeah, we're getting surprisingly close battles with only 8 players, and I love to see it.
You know, even though Honk isn't here, someone has to do the commentator's curse.
Yeah. Honk Spirits is here. For
yes.
sure. Hmm. I wonder why the points won't work now.
Have you tried restarting the thing?
What thing? I
The
mean,
thing
if
that calculates the points.
yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I guess.
Meanwhile, looks like we have a lot of RC Suns for the Castle 2 race. 5 out of 8 players choosing it.
Oh, all right. Um, that's very interesting because that's not that's a top speed track, and RC Sun is not a top speed car.
That's true. We also have 2 rookies and 1 advanced car. Copyshot might have a good chance for another win here, as he is driving the R6.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
Esteban makes a last minute change to our R6, so we have 2 R6 turbos on the grid.
All right, and now we got the points. They are not yet updated, but we got it on the screen.
Let's go.
Let's go. Ja sit vähistä.
There we go. Now the points look correct.
Okay, I will follow again the fight for the first between Wurzel and What is happening with Purcell? Did he just disconnect?
Oh no.
No, not. I don't know what happened. His car freezed like for 6 seconds.
That looked very weird.
Now Jurak.
Maybe we'll hear from him after the race what happened there. But now he has to already fight the RC Sons on the first lap.
Yeah, that's extremely bad news. And whoever gets the lead for the RC Sons will start chasing after Jurak, and TT pops the battery, but drives straight into the oil. And Purcell is fighting back. Purcell is... Yeah. Purcell takes back the second place, and maybe he can place some traps for the chasing pack.
In the back of the pack, the R6s are fighting each other. Esteban with some rockets manages to pass Copysoft up to 7th.
Alright. Purcell trying to place a sneaky fake in the middle of the road. Maybe he expects that people don't remember all the pickup locations, which might be very true.
And now Copysoft returns the favor, shoots Esteban with the rocket and takes the 7th place back. They are about 100 meters away from the RC Sons.
Okay, that's still a very good spot for them. They can easily catch up this pack. Jurak's lead is 90 meters at the moment, and Pokers gets destroyed by the fake, and now TT is in the clear if he didn't crash into the table. How can anyone crash into that table? Me 4 times yesterday.
Meanwhile, Rock has had a disastrous lap. He has fallen behind both of the R6s. He's in last place currently. I don't know what happened, but he lost a lot of time.
Oh no. And TT gets zapped, so Jurak is just cruising in the lead. He has no worries. People are just fighting it out on the second place. And our 6s are still a bit behind.
Seems like Pokers has a bit of a gap, but TT pops a battery.
Can he handle it? Not quite. But not too bad.
Could have been worse.
TT keeps cycling, he wants to win on this one, and or at least the second place.
Meanwhile, R6s have gotten another target away from them. Wurzel has fallen behind both of them.
So it looks like a last place for Wurzel on this one. And that's probably due to 100-meter loss on the lap 1.
Well, he still has one of the RC Sons behind him. Rock is chasing him, but he's right on his tail.
Yeah, it appears so. Now Wurzel is in last, but he destroys Rock immediately. They are fighting for the 1 point.
Looks like one of the closest battles is fourth place. Rod is trying to keep Copysoft behind him.
Yes, indeed. What pickups do this to have Copysoft crashes? Gives Rod some breathing room. Jurak is definitely going to win, and
Esteban hits the oil, Rock passes him.
And that oil is super effective. Again. On
And
the
Wurzel with the shockwave!
to fight for the second to last place. Simmons.
Wurzel is doing everything he can.
Synchronized spinning. And Wurzel tries to escape, but he has a battery. And Esteban has the shockwave. Okay, we will watch this battle to the end. Can Esteban take the second to last place? Now he overtakes him around the outside. Does Wurzel have anything to fight back?
Rod blows up, but has a battery. He doesn't join the battle.
And Esteban spins once more and... yes.
The oil! The oil catches Wurzel, I think.
Yeah, Esteban pushing Wurzel to the oil. And Wurzel takes the last place.
I was not expecting Jurak to have such an easy time in the front, but others fighting really helped him a lot.
Yeah, this is the part of the strategy in this session. If you choose RC Sun and there is already 4 other RC Suns, you're gonna have a battle, and that will negatively affect your race. And that's what we saw right here.
Okay, in Lunar, it was not Valstar's time, but Skating Toys, is TT gonna choose it? No, he switches away! TT, what are you doing? Don't tease me like this! You can't do this to me!
TT trolling Ertsu. I could give an
TT,
extra
please.
point for that.
You need to believe.
TT says that he's a wimp. He a wimp.
It looks like we have 4 different classes for this race.
TT is leading by 1 point after 3 races over Jurak and Kopisoft.
It's a very close session so far. I'm interested to see what Kopisoft and Esteban can do this race, as they will be starting alone.
Yeah, they have a good spot to start. No extra mähinöitä.
Yeah, exact.
There's not a lot of pickups in the first half of the track, so that's why everything is so peaceful right now. But once they get loaded up, there will be
Meanwhile,
some
Wurzel is going for Jurak with some rockets and manages to hit one. Jurak tries to hit him back, but misses the rocket. Wurzel takes the lead.
Alright, Wurzel trying to make a better race now after a loss in half 2.
Let's see, we have some crossroad shenanigans here. And Jurak gets hit in the crossroad.
And was the other side, I suppose.
Yeah, he was the one who hit Jurak with a shockwave there.
Very close between RC Suns, the battle is still going on.
Meanwhile, both of the rookies are having a bomb at the moment. Jurak manages to land his, but Wurzel doesn't have as good luck and loses some time there. And gets another one! Gets another bomb! Oh no! But he might be able to pass it on the uphill. No, he can't.
But he chooses not to. And he pays the price.
Loses the lead to Jurak.
And RC Suns are already really close to them. It's only lap 2. So the battle for the lead is starting early.
Let's see who will be able to escape the chaos. Wurzel is going for some rockets again, misses this time.
Scary oil in the middle of the crossroad. Can everybody survive that? Seems like so far. Wurzel, he's going to be one who cannot handle the oil. And Rock is going with the battery. Is he taking the lead? No! He flies to the fence. And Jurak gets zapped by Rogue after that, and now Jurak has to fight RC Suns, and that will be very hard for him.
Meanwhile, at the back, Kopisoft is 70 meters from 6th place, and behind him, about 100 meters away, is Esteban. So, still, the higher class cars are a bit too much behind from the main pack.
They still have time to catch up if they're fast enough. There is a bunch of RC Suns fighting for the lead, and they will certainly lose some time fighting. Kitty trying to pass the bomb to Rog. That's usually impossible. And
Pokers gets hit by that oil very badly and loses place to both of the rookies. Now Jurak flips and loses the place, but Pokers hits another oil. He is losing a lot of time this lap. And Kopisoft can already see 2 cars ahead of him.
yes, Kopisoft making the moves after grinding his way near to the pack. Titi and Frog battling for the lead, and Frog makes a mistake immediately. When I say so, caster curse. Blame Honk.
Always is not the only one with these powers. Kopisoft manages to zap Pokers and gets to 5th place.
Oh no, TT makes a big mistake. Tries to zap Rock, but Rock avoids him fairly and squarely. Fairly and squarely as well. Oh, TT makes the pass on Rock, but gets bumped immediately after. What a bad luck. He gets another pickup. What will be it be? Can it save him? It's a trap, but Rock again avoids him.
Rod has a bomb, but the explosion sends him to the football goal.
Goal!
But unfortunately, that means that Kopisoft manages to pass him.
I'm so sad that I didn't see that. Rock takes the win by a very small margin over TT.
Esteban still trying to catch 2 RC Sun in front of him, but he's running out of meters.
Oh, and Pokers
gets hit by the rocket!
Oh, yes! He tries to make an overtake, but as in Revolt General, you just get punished for it. Spam some goal in the chat.
Messi, goal!
Go.
Shoo!
Ertsu has disconnected from the Discord
But
chat.
I have reconnected because I have seen the car list. There are 2 Wildstar in the next race.
Okay, you got what you wanted, dude.
And I'm not that surprised as we are heading to holiday camp, a very top speed heavy track.
Yeah, I'm very sad to see that nobody seems to pick Sir Gleam, which is one of my favorite pros. Very fun car, but Wildstar it is.
I'm expecting a Wildstar 1-2. Nothing more, nothing less.
No one is choosing a rookie, probably because this is a our longest track with 4 laps and many straights. So, but Jurak, despite of that, will start alone in the lead with LA54. Maybe he can place some traps for the chasing pack.
Let's see. Also, seems like Esteban is again the only semi-pro, so he gets to go alone as well.
Oh, I forgot that there is RC's son, so...
I totally missed that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was very intense start for 10 seconds.
Rod hits the oil in the uphill, and there's zaps going on. The R6s are really fighting each other, and this is good news for the top 2.
Meanwhile, also top 2 making some battle between themselves, zaps and rockets and everything flying at each other. Pokers is at the moment leading over Jurak.
Wurzel makes a mistake in the stairs, but Kopisoft pushes him back on his wheels. Nice teamwork there.
Ah, did I hear teaming up? Is this a penalty?
FIA will investigate after the race, yes.
R6s are battling, and Rod tries to tap Wurzel after that, but Wurzel makes the evading action and takes the third place. Rod gets a pickup, what will it be? A rocket, so we are gonna see some car flying after this shot. Yes, Wurzel jumps high by the power of the rocket. R6 is really fighting it out right now. That helps everybody but him.
Esteban is only 70 meters away from Rod. He's really catching up fast.
Rod gets behind the chair. Yes, very good commentary.
In the back of the pack, the Wildstars are struggling a bit on the tennis course, but they managed to make it out of there.
Pokers
and Esteban has passed up first one of the R6s. He's ahead of Rod now.
Alright.
They both use a battery and start chasing other R6s.
And Wurzel zaps the chasing Hadion and keeps the 4th place for the moment. The situation in the lead is stale. Poker still leading by 50 meters and nothing is happening there.
Rock was very close to TT, but he got hit very badly by an oil in the last corner. But finds a battery afterwards and manages to catch up. But hits the big rock, oh no!
Oh no. And TT tries to make big moves. Almost gets balled, but he evades it like a pro. And he is a pro. I don't know how he made it to the 2nd division and not the 1st one.
Wurzel again struggling in the stairs. And the top 2 is fighting each other. Pokers with a zap, but Jurak managed to dodge using a rocket.
CT tries to pass Kopisov for third base. The road is very wide here, so it might be easier than normally. But Kopisov at least has a chap, so TT is slowed down a bit.
No spoilers, Lampard. No spoilers.
Yeah. We know what you're gonna do. What you gonna do?
Got to throw a couple of AMWs and Fluon XS there too. Oh no, no spoilers. I mean, no spoilers.
So.
But the Wildstar is leading. Let's go.
Yeah, it looks very strong for TT, even if he has bomb.
And the second Wildstar is up to third place.
Pokers makes a big mistake in second place. Somebody might catch up to him. Will Kopisov take this pickup? Yeah, Rocky is chasing. And he takes the second place. And he's in the clear. How about Kopisov and Pokers? Pokers doesn't take the bomb. Oh, he finally does. The lag plays a role there. But
Esteban with the battery, he's trying to get up from 8th place.
He goes 87 kilometers per hour. But gets shot and Wurzel doesn't make.
And loses by 14 thousandths of a second to Rod.
Oh
no.
Wurzel, my man. You have to raise your game. So I don't think I updated the standings after the last race, but I will update it now and update it when the next race starts. So before this race, TT led by 3 points and he will extend his lead over other competitors.
I told you, Wildstar 1-2, we got it. Just had to believe in it.
I will show you tomorrow with Sörglim.
Oh no.
No spoilers.
yeah, no spoilers. But looks like the next race is gonna be just the lower class cars.
Yes. A
We
few
got
R6 turbos.
Yeah, 3 rookies, 3 amateurs, and 2 advanced cars.
Okay.
So no one gets to leave alone.
White Rose Chapel. A very liked track by the community. Visuals are not up to standards in 2023, but the race line is very good here. Also Frostbitten's favorite track from Division 1. RC Suns are already going at each other's throats.
Oh my.
TT seems to survive miraculously. It's Esteban versus Jurak in the lead. These are lightweight cars, so you don't even have to shoot so accurately. You could get sent away flying even from a distance.
Wow, the oil after the fountain turn really caught off guard many of the people chasing the rookies. That was a very good oil placement.
Alright, and Jurak takes the lead with the chap. But Rod is still behind him, even though he got this.
TT is currently in a very good spot. He's alone chasing the rookies. He has about 50-meter gap behind him. He can just focus on catching up the cars ahead of him.
Alright. Jurak zaps Rod, but Rod seems to have a battery for this, so he keeps a close distance.
This race has not started well for Pokers. He's already last behind the two R6s on lap 2. He needs to really catch up to get some points here.
Ketchup.
Yes.
And Mustard.
Really needs ketchup.
Rod takes a battery and the first place and immediately spins out. This is a very common tactic in Revolt. But gets oil also, so he slows down Jurak a little bit. How is Kopisov doing in the back? Can you...
Kopisov just shot Rog with a rocket and managed to pass him. And he got a star or a battery. His car at least keeps moving and now he's chasing TT 70 meters away.
He probably got star from the pickup because if I remember correct, there is no star in this track.
That is correct. Now Wurzel is very close to Rog. Let's see what pickups do they have. Another star!
Oh,
this
what?
time looks like it was from Pokers.
Are you using them or the players? The star color.
I'm not using my powers. Please believe. Again, the oil in the fountain turn really surprises people. A lot of time lost there by multiple racers.
Meanwhile, in the lead, Jurak is clipping a 10-meter gap behind Rod, and he needs a pickup probably to pass him, and he gets a bomb. Yes, this is Revolt. Gets completely destroyed by, but at the same time he dodges the oil.
And now Wurzel manages to pass up Rog in his RC Sun up to 6th place. Now he's trying to chase Esteban in 5th with Rose Star.
Kopisov needs to pass TT or TT will once again extend his lead in this race session. He's already 5 points ahead of Kopi and Rog. So let's see what Kopisov has in mind for TT. Does he have a chap? Does he have a shockwave? Does he have a battery?
Lap. The important moments are here.
Oh no, he gets oiled by TT. But he's making a comeback. Very controlled driving by Kopisov with the battery. Smart play.
Pokers has been able to recover from that horrible start a bit. Now he uses a battery to pass up Rog into 7th.
Alright, and Kopisov tries to make an overtake on TT, shoots with the rocket but gets immediately zapped. And now it looks like Rod is going to take the lead.
Something happened to TT and Kopisov manages to pass him.
Alright.
I don't know if there was a fake or something, but Kopisov steals the 3rd place.
that is good for the session, and maybe Copisoft is able to even overtake TT at some point, maybe on the next track.
Let's see what cars players will choose for the next one. We are heading into Spa Vault 1.
Yeah, maybe our most technical track. So many tight turns and acceleration is needed, so no surprise that there are many amateur class cars here. But a big surprise is that there is no rookie cars, but there might be a reason for that.
Yeah, they might have a hard time with the little jump. Let's see if they can handle it with these cars. I am surprised to see two R6s in the picks because I don't think they are very good on this track.
Yeah, I agree, but the one thing that I am surprised of is that nobody chose Sprinter XL, because I would believe that Sprinter XL is able to make the cut with its acceleration.
That is true, but looks like people wanna have a bit easier time and not be afraid of the cut. They wanna make it easily each lap.
Wimps. All wimps. And and they go and they honk.
It's lights out and away we go.
And all five amateurs finally get away. The cut is going to play a big part here. Can they all make it? Somebody, TT goes the normal route, which is very surprising, and he loses a lot of ground because of that. Esteban surprisingly taking the early lead.
Oh no! Rod had a bad landing before the ramp and couldn't get enough speed, so he fails the cut and has to go around, and Copisoft is already 10 meters behind him. Very bad start for Rod.
Oh no. Then we go for the cut again. Will Esteban and Jurak make the cut? Esteban makes a big mistake and he loses the lead because of that. Now Jurak is leading over TT.
And seemed like Volkers got hit by a fake or something because he couldn't make the cut as well.
Can I get an update for Copisoft? Meanwhile, TT gets zapped.
Copisoft is in 7th place. He's about 120 meters away from Wurzel in R6.
Alright. I really hope that Copisoft will cook something good up, because he's the only one that is challenging TT for the session win at the moment. And TT gets zapped before the cut, and he has to take the normal route. This is very bad for TT. But he's still in the 3rd place.
But an R6 has joined the battle and shoots one of the LA54s, Wurzel up to 5th.
And TT gets zapped another time. And almost the 4th time in this race, but luckily he was in the cooldown mode. LA-54s are battling it out and they are just blowing each other down at the moment.
And Copysoft already sees them. He's only 15 meters away. But gets hit by a fake.
Okay, Ashen said that he tested Sprinter on the jump, but it can't make the cut straight up. So Ashen, do you mean that you can make like diagonally if you're skilled enough?
Meanwhile, Jurak has failed the cut and he's down to 7th place.
Battle is close in the lead. Top 3 people are very close to each other. TT taking the lead before the cut, but he gets shot by a rocket and he goes the normal way around again. Esteban taking a very interesting route there and takes the 2nd place after that.
There's a big fight going on for 4th. Wurzel had a bit of a gap but didn't make the cut. And now it's Pokers in 4th, but Copysoft is about to pass him on the straight. Or not, Pokers is blocking him as much as he can and stabs him. But Copysoft has a battery and manages to escape.
Alright.
Up 4th.
Copysoft has 1 lap to go to catch up these lower class cars. And TT is struggling massively. So we will see a fight between them once Copysoft will catch up.
And TT with a bomb loses a bit of time there.
TT and Copysoft both make the jump, but TT gets faked and he has to go a very interesting route again. And TT gets shot and Copysoft is in the 3rd place. Very big moves by Copy, these are important points. And even Esteban goes past TT, can he hold it? He crashes. Commentator's curse is here again.
Meanwhile, Wurzel manages to pass Pokers up to 5th. Copysoft is slowly closing the gap between himself and TT. It's only 3 points now.
Alright, and Esteban sadly has to go to sleep, but yeah, it wasn't the best session for him anyway. He will take the 8th place and a big points anyway because we miss a lot of players today.
Yes. Next up we have Botanical Garden EX. Are we gonna see some higher class cars here?
I could expect some wild stars here and I'm actually surprised that nobody chooses here one. Because this is kinda of a top speed track.
Yeah, I think Wildstar has a chance here, but looks like most of the players are trusting RC Sun. Rod is the only rookie, so he gets to start alone. He will be hoping for the RC Sun to have a big fight amongst each other.
Yes, that's right.
And it's lights out and away we go, but only for Rod.
Wait, why are... yeah. We have 7 players, yep. Yep.
Yes, all good. And Rod already with a bomb. doesn't manage to land it and loses some time to the others.
Yeah, and TT is already cycling like crazy, trying to break away, getting many balloons in the process. Now he has something that he doesn't want to cycle, so that's probably a sap. Yes, it is.
Meanwhile, R6 turbos are fighting each other.
Oh no, and TT makes a mistake and Frog drives into his sap because of that. That always feels really bad if that happens. Frog explodes into an invisible fake.
Definitely not the start he was hoping for. Meanwhile, looks like both R6 turbos are holding a pickup, not using them, trying to chase others. They are only 30 meters from Pokers, who blows up, gets a shockwave, and drops down to 7th place.
Yeah, good, very good start for Kopisov. TT is only 30 meters behind Frog, so soon we will have a fight among them. Yes, and we actually hosted this type of session last week on the main IO server with the full lobby, and I think it was really fun. And I don't think this session is any worse. Of course, more players would be better, but as a session type, I think this is a very fun type of session, and there is also some strategy involved.
TT is only 10 meters away from Rod. Rod makes a small mistake. Rod tries to zap him, but
yeah.
TT with the battery.
Yeah, battery or lag, I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's say it was a battery.
I believe it was a battery because he went for a pickup straight away after that.
Alright. So TT looking very strong for the win here, but there is also the R6s that are chasing. Wurzel uses the battery. Good so far. Can he handle the rest of it? Of course. The green lucky skin helps his way in this Botanical Garden X.
Kopisoft also with the battery. Rock tries to block him, but Kopisoft manages to go round the outside into 5th place.
Alright. We haven't seen many switcheroos today, but
Kopisoft spins on the downhill turn and Rock goes back ahead.
oh no, Kopisoft, we need your powers to challenge TT. Don't melt down right now.
He is really struggling to get ahead of Rock and keep the place as we are heading into the final lap.
Three classes battling for the 2nd place. Wurzel, Rod and Jurak, I believe. Wurzel overtakes Rod, and now does he connect something with Jurak? He needs a pickup, he has a rocket. But Jurak immediately goes away with the battery. He doesn't want anything to do with it, and he will take the 2nd place.
Kopisoft finally manages to get ahead of Rock, but TT is very happy with how much time Rock managed to waste for Kopisoft. As we see Wurzel almost second with the same car, but Kopisoft almost 10 seconds behind him. Next up, we have RV Temple. Are we gonna see a lot of RC Suns again, or is there gonna be some changes from the players?
And now, if you listen closely, you can hear the nature sound of the day. Did you hear that?
I heard a very, very faint sound. Not as good as some sounds I've heard before.
Okay, okay.
But I think I know what the sound was.
It's a Friday. Yay.
As we start RV Temple, 3 rookies, 3 amateurs, and only 1 advanced car.
Wurzel taking the first pickup, and he fakes Jurak to the Shadow Realm.
And as the standings are currently, Kopisoft must finish ahead of TT to have a chance at winning the session. Because we only have 1 race after this.
Alright, alright.
Pokers with a small mistake. TT hits him with the shockwave and gets a pass. TT up to 5th. And Rock gets blown up. TT up to 4th. Not something Kopisoft wants to hear.
Jurak taking the lead from Rod. No pickups used. Peaceful manners. But now is a question for Erzu. Do you like this cave part in this track?
Yes. I enjoy it.
Okay, it's a very unique track feature. It's very hard to remember sometimes where you have to turn. So it's kinda very yes.
I think the remembering of turns isn't that hard after you play it a couple of times, but one thing I don't like is getting lag pushed into the torches. As Kopisoft is going the wrong way! Oh no!
Oh no!
He goes.
How?
He gets lost in the start of the lap.
How?
Oh, I don't even know how to explain it, but.
Oh no! No, now it might be a battle for 4th and 3rd place in the points in this session because TT looks like he's winning this one with quite an ease after the Kopisoft big mistake. And Kila, don't laugh at me. I have a long peak behind. Wurzel rocking that Tripalaski skin.
Kopisoft hits an oil and loses yet again time to others. He really needs to step up his game if he wants to catch up and have a chance of winning the session.
Yes. Top 4 is already pretty close to each other. TT is already challenging for the 2nd place. He has a jab, but he's too slow to give it to Wurzel. And he gets jabbed by Wurzel. Some trouble for TT.
Okay, there might be still some hope for Kopisov to keep his session win dream alive. But he really needs to start gaming. He's 80 meters behind 6th place.
Wurzel has a pickup here. He doesn't use it yet. Might be... Okay, it's a rocket. Doesn't do anything. And the rock is able to get second place from him. And also TT goes ahead of Wurzel. And wow, what? The lag. Hello. TT taps the Wurzel and we are heading to the final lap.
And Kopisov has caught up Jurak. Now he needs to find a way to pass him as they start the last lap. Jurak with a shockwave. Kopisov can't find the pass yet.
Yes, famous. I am Honk and I moved to Finland and there is how you get this rally accent. And also two voices.
Yes, hello, I am also Honk.
Yes. Yes.
Nothing suspicious going on here.
No such involved.
Jurak with another shockwave. Kopisov still can't pass him as they are entering the tunnels. And finally Kopisov manages to get up to 6th. But can he find more?
Rod takes the win over Rock and TT, so Rod's choice for rookie car was very beneficial.
Kopisov gets shockwaved and drops down to last place.
Oh no, there goes the session win for Kopisoft. And
so TT wins another session. Amazing consistency and performance from him. I already did a roa for Kila, so it's Ahma's turn.
Good enough.
There you go.
It comes naturally. So
now TT, I know you're listening. You already guaranteed the session win. We wanna see a fun car now. We wanna see Ameve. We wanna see Full on X. We wanna see Valstar. Do it.
copies of these are the results before this race, and when we are restarting, then you can see the current points. So at the moment, the battle is for the second place. Copisoft, Rog, and maybe Jurak are fight for the second place.
Thank you, TT. Thank you. Now win the race.
No, TT. You have to choose Sir Gleam. Sir Gleam is way better than Wildstar.
No. Valstar is the best.
You already use Wildstar. Stop being a wimp. Take a Wildstar. No. You have to take the Sir Gleam.
There you go. You heard it here. Here.
Take the better car. Sir Gleam. Okay, fine. You take what you want.
So, final track, and looks like we have at least one car from each class.
That's good news for us viewers. Rod
And
is
seems
again.
like the fight for second place is really close. Rock and copies of both with 45. And Rod also has a chance to get second place from this session.
Pokers gets a very good battery on the straight and he escapes from Rogue for the moment. How about the battle for R6's? Kopsov versus Wurzel. Kopsov also gets a good battery. Can he handle it though? Yeah, good wall ride and the last corner with the battery. He is very conservative with his battery usage and that's very good news for him.
And now TT is also racing. I have to say, I'm a bit surprised that no one took the star. And as I say, TT goes for it, misses it, but goes back to grab it. And there we go.
There we go. Pokers actually had the battery and now he's behind Rod. Rod immediately says KMA and gives a fake to the Poker's face.
It's not looking good for Rod as Pokers gets past him. Rod is down to second, and if he wants to get that second place,
connects with battery. Now it's gonna be a mayhem.
Yes.
Pokers goes under Rod.
Rockets shot really hard. And Kopisov is liking this battle. He's closing the gap. Top 3. While Jurak and TT are driving alone, both about 150 meters away from others. Wurzel hits Kopisov with the Bourdin combo of battery and the zap at the same time, but this immediately after and Kopisov is back, aiming at him with the rocket.
I thought that was a Stingox combo, not Bourdin combo.
No, it's Bourdin combo.
Oh, alright.
Convince me otherwise.
Okay, Kopisov is not so far away from his main rival, Rogue. Under 100 meters gap.
Wurzel is chasing the top 3 and actually he really needs that place because if Pokers wins this race, Wurzel has to be in top 3 or Pokers are actually... Oh wait, I look at the standings wrong. Wurzel needs to beat Pokers by 3 positions to have a chance at passing him in overall standings, so Wurzel really needs to start gaming.
Yes, it's pretty important to start gaming after 1 hour of gaming.
Yes, but it doesn't look like it. Oh no, no,
Oh
no,
no.
no.
Kopisov makes the pass.
Sorry, Wurzel, for using
power. Rock shoots Kopisov to the skies. A big rocket's coming from Rogue. Maybe
and they are fighting for the second place in the session. These rockets may be very important.
Wurzel is just mixing up the back here. He is as a shield for Rogue right now.
And looks like Kopisov is saving his rockets. He wants to shoot a rock instead of Wurzel.
And now Wurzel makes a mistake and Kopisov can find his target and he just cycles the rockets. That's a very weird move in my opinion. It would be really easy to just shoot the RC Sun out of the way because of its lightweight.
Let's see, maybe he has a better plan in mind.
Master Blood.
And seems like that fake was his plan all along.
Yes, of course. And Jurak is actually making that add-on work. Maybe he can even take the win. That would maybe be enough to overtake Rod in the final standings. At the moment it looks like Jurak is fighting for the second place. It should be pretty clear for him to take this place.
Jurak is 2 points behind Rod in the overall standings, so he needs to have players between him and Rod. And there you go, 2 R6s immediately. Do that, so if it finishes like this, Jurak will jump Rod in the standings.
Yes, and what can Kupisov hold his second place in these dying moments? He just needs to drive to the finish line, nothing special. Rock is 20 meters behind. And yes, Kopisov can even do the landing and Kopisov takes the second place in this session. Well done by him. Only 1 point difference over Rog and Jurak. Yes, Jurak takes the 4th place from Rod.
Yes, by 2 points, I believe.
Yes. GG's, guys.
GG's.
Nothing else to add really. Do you have something in mind? Hopefully
Yes.
we can get Honk for Division 1.
Yes, I have one thing. Believe in Valstar.
No. Take the circling. Circling
No.
pill is the red pill. Okay, thank you guys and see you later, alligator. Tomorrow.
Bye bye.